I haven't done this in a while. Just turned on the camera and started talking. That's what I'm gonna do today because this puppy pot and chill. I haven't written anything down. I've been trying to watch news videos, but I live in a duplex. Me and a roommate share the top half, the top part of the second story of a house. Pretty nice deal up here. Downstairs, uh, well, there's only one person living downstairs, but normally there's two people living downstairs. And the downstairs people fucked me. They're gone. Uh, I'm gonna say his name because I fucking hate him. Everett brought sleeping bugs to our house, or bed bugs, I mean, to our house, which is, I mean, here's the deal. As far as I know, they have not made it up here. I have no bites on me. Munch has no bites on him. My roommate has no bites on him. I mean, when I found out about it, I made him tape over the electrical outlets and everything. And I did the same up here. I tried to seal off our place. All that work was for nothing. Because apparently the only way to get rid of bed bugs is to do a thing called heat treating. That's where they seal up your house and then they force hot air into it. And it'll get up to 260 degrees. So I have to now box up and bag up all my clothes and everything else. As you can see behind me, it's looking kind of sparse. A lot of things are gone. It's all in bags on my bed. Ready to go. Ready to be heat treated. And it was supposed to be heat treated yesterday. I've been killing myself getting shit pulled out, bagged up, boxed up, covered, getting all the combustibles out of here, everything under pressure, blah, blah, blah. And then I find out yesterday that it's been put off till sometime this week. I think this Thursday. So now I have to live literally in like a L-shaped area that's maybe, I don't know, it's probably like 3-4 foot wide over here. And the Munch I gave him the biggest area, and he's got an area that's probably 4 foot by 5 foot. And I'm living in like a 3 foot by 4 foot area right now. Needless to say, I'm not real happy about it. I'm really pissed off at people for doing this to me. Because I'm getting fucked. Because they were fucking disgusting. I've had to work more over somebody else's fucking disgusting ass than I ever have. It's bullshit. If I ever saw him on the street, I'd probably challenge him to a fight. And people forget that this is well, number one, it's a stand your ground state, and it's I forget what the battle state, that's not right. If you want to fight, you can fight in Washington. All you gotta do is ask the dude if he wants to fight. If he wants to fight, then you call the cops. Cops come, you fight. Winner wins, loser goes to the hospital. Everything's all settled. I'd fuck him up. I ain't sleeping for shit. You know, I normally I'm able to relax and do my news segments, and I haven't been able to do that in days. So, me and Munch have been up here being miserable for the last few days, and it'll be miserable until it's done. Now in the news, things are we're in the middle of this social civil war where it keeps ramping up more and more. I kept saying, we're getting close to it, we're getting close to it when we've been in it. It just keeps getting worse now as, things happen. Now, I mean, it's happening so often that they're not even reporting on it anymore. But if you look up mass shootings every day, not just every now and then, every day, there are mass shootings somewhere in America. And I say shootings because there's days when there's multiple mass shootings. Now, they only report on a few of them because there's only a few that fit their agenda. Most of the mass shootings are, let's just say look it up for yourself why they're not being reported on. But they're happening nonetheless. The government is slipping into grabbing all of our privacy is gone. I mean, we are under their control pretty much. You can say you're not, but how many people do you know that have a go bag ready to go? Just how many of you are comfortable under the government's thumb? How many are you willing to fight for it? That's the toughie. I'm willing to fight for my freedom. I don't know if I'm willing to fight for somebody else's yet. Maybe, probably. Tough question, though. And remember, you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you don't do it. Let's be smart stoners. This isn't one of my normal videos, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you think it's worth a fuck, give it a thumbs up, share it. If you're feeling particularly randy, subscribe. But normally I talk about things that are going on in the news. Anyway, what I can look up, what I can find, what I can fact check. And I make mistakes. I put shit up because I didn't fact check. And almost every time that I don't fact check, I get my ass burnt. And here's the reason why. It's always because the story is exactly what I wanted to hear. And I'm like, finally. So I talk about the story, and then I find out later it didn't really happen. I'm like, fuck! I knew it was too good to be true. And it always is. I mean, really? Come on, think about it. So anyway, if you decide you want to watch me, you're gonna have to even fact check me, and I want you to. Actually, I'd like you to dig for all the information that intrigues you. And you should know about what's going on in the government and with our media and how they are lying to us. But very few people are actually doing the digging to find out the truth. There's even more people still that are headliners. That's what I call people who just read the headline, but they don't read the article. And yet, even though they've only read the headline, they feel like they're experts on that particular topic. Look, man, it takes a lot of effort to find the truth. You have to fact check a lot of typing. And then, this is even dumber, but I've had to use different search engines to make sure I was getting facts correctly. Because, to be honest, if you pour all your eggs into one basket, it's never just a good idea. And I've been doing that. So, yeah, I've been using more than one search engine even when I'm doing my fact checking. Because the government and Google have just come out and flat said, yeah, we're watching you. And they can try to disguise it by saying, oh, we're only looking for misinformation about COVID. Well, right, but you're still listening to every single thing I say in case I say something about COVID. So you are listening to everything all the time. That's what I don't like. But what you gonna do? Here we are again, same situation. Do I like it? No. But do I like the internet? Oh, I love the internet. I love this. I love being able to go on and find out what I want to find out. Go on and make these stupid videos that are pretty much just for me. But other people do watch them. Not a bunch, but a couple. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Share it maybe. And if you're feeling particularly randy, subscribe. What else you got to do? If you're smoking pot with me, I hope you got high with me. Just remember, gotta be in a state where it's legal and of legal age. Let's just be smart about it. There's no reason to be dumb about it. There's so many places you can go and be legal. Why would you do it illegally? If you're saying I can't move and I wouldn't move just for that, look, I know people who have moved for much less. Alright. I'm gonna shut it down. Peace. I love you fuckers. Can't really love everybody, so let's try not to hate. Yeah. That's it. Stay high, bitches.